Hello guys, this is TurtleCraftC1 here, back with something that's a little different than usual. Well, actually it's not that different considering I've done it before, but, I'm going to be doing a drawing. Well, I've done drawings before, of course with Sparky the dog, but this is kind of similar in that it is some custom designs of Five Nights at Freddy's characters, except these are not actually like custom characters. I just drew the animatronics, the main four anyway. Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. In like incredibly destroyed and withered down states. Kind of like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, except much worse. Alright. So, I kind of put a lot of work into these. I think this took me about 2 days to do all four of these combined. So, let's just go right in. And I have these labeled as Five Nights at Freddy's 3, even though it's never going to happen as these. As what these look like. But, we have Freddy here. Freddy's got a little bad. I mean, he's got a bunch of stuff ripped out of his, like, a bunch of the costume ripped out around his, like, waist area, on his jaw, arms and legs, of course. He's missing all the costume on his legs. And, on his feet, he has no costume. He's missing an arm, and he has a giant piece of the costume, like, a giant chunk of the costume torn out of his face. It's pretty bad. Okay, next moving on to Chica. Next up, here's Chica. Now, Chica's got it pretty bad here, too. I mean, she's lost her entire head on the costume. The entire arm has been ripped to shreds, except for the hand. Big rip in the arm here on the legs. She's got ripped there. And her classic bib is kind of torn and stained. It's torn off over here where the neck would go. And there's a rip in it, so instead of saying let's eat, it says let's E. But again, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 based. Not really much to say about this one. And next up is Bonnie. Okay, we are back with Bonnie. And Bonnie's doing alright. He's not the worst. Still pretty bad, though. Well, he probably is the worst, actually. But, poor Bonnie. He's got a big rip in his ear. One ear is entirely missing. Missing an eye. His jaw's snapped off there. Missing both of his arms. Huge rip in his chest. And below the waist, all of the costume is just stripped away and destroyed. This poor little guy, he's been in such disrepair. And it kind of pains me to see him in this state, considering Bonnie is my favorite animatronic aside from the puppet. But I drew him to be creepy, and he certainly is creepy. So, let's move on to the final drawing, which is everybody's favorite, Foxy. And here we are back with our final animatronic, Foxy. Now, as you can see here, Foxy isn't that bad. Psych! See what I did? I tried to lead you into a false sense of security, thinking that your poor little Foxy would be alright, but no, he's actually the worst. As you can see here, his entire endoskeleton is showing, except for his head. The entire costume has just been torn to shreds, this poor guy. And he's just nothing but an endoskeleton with these wireframes that flesh out the costume and just this hook. And everything. This poor guy, he looks so banged up. But he's still got a determined look on his face. Oh, but anyway, that's my entire set of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 custom designed Withered animatronics. I will talk to you guys next time. I hope you guys like these kinds of drawings, because if you do, I will, of course, do more of them. And I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.